What actually happens to your daily life when the president decides to flip the switch and turn off the world's gas station? We are currently 10 days away from a potential energy apocalypse that could push gas to $10 a gallon and collapse the global economy overnight. Imagine waking up to see the national average for a gallon of unleaded hitting double digits before you even finish your morning coffee. This isn't just a scary campfire story for economists. It is a mathematical certainty if a US strike targets Iranian oil infrastructure. Iran currently controls the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow chokepoint where 20% of the world's total petroleum consumption passes through every single day. If that door slams shut, the supply chain doesn't just slow down, it shatters. We aren't just talking about the cost of filling up your Ford F-150. When energy costs triple, the price of the milk in your fridge, the shoes on your feet, and the phone in your pocket skyrocket because the logistics of moving goods becomes impossibly expensive. Every truck, ship, and plane becomes a massive financial liability, leading to empty shelves and a localized inflation spike that could make the 1970s look like a golden era of prosperity. This is the domino effect of geopolitical chicken. If you think my take on this economic collapse is too extreme, or you have a better strategy for how the West should handle this crisis, you need to jump onto FightMe.ai and prove it. It is a live debate arena where you can pick a side on hot topics like this and get instant AI feedback on your logic and persuasion skills. Check it out in the link below to see if your arguments can actually climb the leaderboard and win the crowd. The raw data doesn't lie. Oil is the lifeblood of modern civilization, and Iran produces roughly 3 million barrels per day. If those refineries go up in smoke, the global market loses a massive chunk of its cushion. We are talking about a total systemic shock where the SPR, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, becomes a drop in the bucket that can't possibly sustain demand. History shows us that when oil prices jump by 50% in a single month, a recession is almost guaranteed to follow within 90 days. Investors will panic, the stock market will bleed red, and the average person will be forced to choose between a commute to work and putting food on the dinner table. We are looking at a scenario where small businesses shutter because they can't afford the utility bills, and the value of the dollar is tested like never before. It isn't just about a war in the Middle East. It is about the fragility of a global system that relies on cheap, flowing oil to keep the wheels of society turning. The 10-day countdown is ticking, and the fuse is shorter than most people realize. When the pumps hit $10, the world as we know it changes instantly. Stay prepared, stay informed, and watch the headlines closer than ever before. If this breakdown helped you see the big picture, hit that follow button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share this with someone who needs to hear it.